In the new iOS 18 software update, Apple has introduced a cool new feature that's called eye tracking, and this feature will allow us to control our iPhone by just looking at it. This new technology allows you to navigate your device, control apps, and perform tasks simply by focusing on a specific control and by looking at it. This new feature is great for people who have difficulty using a touchscreen, or for people who just want to use their phone hands-free without touching the display. Before we start, I'm going to show you a list of supported devices which will have the new eye tracking feature, and those devices include the iPad Pro, iPad Air, the iPad mini devices, as well as the iPhone 12, and later, and the iPhone SE 3rd generation and later. So if you have any of these devices and newer, then you can follow my steps because your device will have eye tracking. And in order to set it up and enable it all, we have to do is to make sure that we're running the latest iOS 18 software update on our iOS device. So if your device isn't updated to iOS 18, then you'll have to install the latest version of iOS. And then let's go over to our main settings page, then select this accessibility right here. The next step is to find the eye tracking option, which should be in the physical and motor section. And here it is for me, so I will select it. Now we will have a couple of options for eye tracking, but let's first enable it by tapping on this switch. The moment you enable eye tracking, another screen will pop up on our iPhone, where our job is to simply follow this dot with our eyes in order to set up eye tracking. The sensors and camera on our phone will follow our eye movement, and you just have to stare and follow this dot until the setup process is complete. The dot will go over the whole screen, from the left to right, from the top to the bottom, so just follow it with your eyes until you see the little check mark. We had now completed this eye tracking setup process, and we will now be able to look at a specific control for a second or two, and that control will be selected. It will be enabled or disabled. I'm going to look at this back option at the top left without touching my screen, and you can see that the button will be pressed, and I'm just looking at my screen. We will also have the assistive touch, or this little virtual home button, enabled automatically when eye tracking is turned on. And this will allow us to get more options and functions like scrolling, going to the home screen, opening the notification or control center, and many more things. So that's how you can set up and start using the new eye tracking feature on iOS 18. It's pretty convenient, and it will be useful for a lot of people. So tell me your thoughts about eye tracking in the comments down below, and also make sure you leave a like on this video if it was helpful to you. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.